What's up everyone, we are back, Namm 2026 edition. This is going to be a short video because I'm only here for one day. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today's Friday. I have a gig tomorrow. I was busy yesterday and busy later tonight, but I'm going to get as much footage and content as I can. There's going to be a bunch of shorts too, so if you just want to hear quick little demos of the new RCF products, the new BassBoss products, the columns, all that good stuff, it's going to be in shorts, so check my page for shorts. I'm going to try and include it here as well, but no promises, and we're going to make this happen. So let's get onto it, let's get into the show, let's make it happen, let's go, let's go, let's go. Entering our favorite hall, as you all know it so well. Same as last year, QSC's right over here. They got the CB10. We're hopefully gonna get a demo of that battery-powered speaker. Again, I'll try to do demos here with the shorts and with the non-shorts, so you can get a feel for everything. Love my KC12s, got those last year, still one of my favorite investments. QSC booth again, you know how it is. They do also have this dual 18, which is the LS218. That is basically two KS whatever 118s in one. I didn't like my KS 118, so I can't really tell you much about that. We got ACT over here, Avante, ADJ. This is ADJ's booth, Avante. I'll go say hi to Primo here in a second. Just gonna do a quick walkthrough of the upstairs here before we get into it. Some cool products here. Bayer, Waveborn. I don't believe EV's here this year. HK, we saw some of their new columns at Infocom. If you didn't see that, go watch my Infocom video. I was not a fan of these. So if you're looking for the new Polar 10 or 12s, I was not a fan of those. The sound, I think, from the old Polar 12 sounded better. That's just my quick 2 cents. Truly, 19-inch subwoofer driver. I don't know what Truly is. Just gonna make a couple laps around here before we kind of plan out our day. I need some lunch because I'm hungry. More RCFs over there. And shout out to RCF. I had multiple badge registration emails from different companies, and I tried to get my badge ahead of time, but wasn't able to, and then I went and searched by name, and magically it said RCF was paying for my badge. So thanks RCF, appreciate you guys. Usually I get mine through BassBoss because I've done a number of videos for them. There's Digico, JTS, Allen and Heath. For those people that love to make their sound amazing. I am not an audio engineer, so by no means have any clue about that. There's FBT. If you guys use FBT, let me know. Still, I've heard some really mixed things about them. Here's RCF. Here's their brand new columns for everyone that was looking. Evox J9, I believe they have, that is actually pretty tall. So I guess you can get, yeah, with the spacer and that, it's actually way up there. So that might be a interesting thing, the J9. I believe there's a J11 too with the, right here, J11 in white and black. We'll be able to hear these in the demo room, so stay tuned. Next demo's at 1 p.m., so it is 12:15 right now. We'll check that out. Continuing right along, L Acoustics. You know I love my KS28s so much. Don't think we're gonna hop into their demo room at all. You know my thoughts on RCF. I love my NXL columns, but really not a fan of anything else of theirs, so maybe things will change. We'll see. We're gonna get, like I said, their demo is, I will find out what the demo schedule is. Got a demo going on today at 1, so I will check that out at 1 for you all. We got Meyer over here, DB Tech. Again, not a DB Tech fan. I did have the IG4Ts, but I do love my, for everyone wondering, I do love my Yamahas way more than that. So that's that. More RCF. Seems like there's less audio demo rooms. Because I know LD Systems does not have a booth this year, nothing new. For those of you wondering, I have some insider info that the 44G3 is not even in the pipeline. So I still think the 44G2 is one of the best column speakers I've ever heard. Maybe that'll change today when we hear the BassBoss, but maybe not. We'll check it out. Like I I said, we're trying to speed run through most of this. Waves, DOS Audio here again. Never a good sound from DOS Audio. Sorry, but not really. Not really sorry, because that's just the way I feel. Excuse me. And Midas, some more mixing consoles. Again, I'm not an audio engineer, so nothing that I know about that. I believe sound and speakers should just sound good out of the box, straight up. So that's what I'm saying, and that's what I stand behind. I don't want to spend any time tuning anything. I'll set some presets, that's about it. I'll use a crossover, that's about it. I don't want to go any further than that. I shouldn't have to shape sound. It should just be tuned well out of the box. That's why I love LD Systems. All their stuff sounds fantastic. And we're going to see when this demo is, so I can get you a demo of that here in a little bit. Oh, they're doing it right now. And we're moving our way on through yet again. Gonna head downstairs in just a moment. Actually, we're gonna go try and find how to get downstairs right now. So let's go do that. Let's go downstairs, see what they got. CB10 demo is gonna be coming up later. So unfortunately, won't be seeing that right now. You'll catch that in just a little bit. So we're on our way back downstairs. I'll continue when we get there. Now we're down in Audio World, check it out. Let's make our way through. Oh, there's our friends at Shure. Surely you're a fool if you use Shure. You're surely in for a surely bad show. Never use Shure microphones. I don't trust them at all. Never have, never will. I did, and they fucked me, so you know my thoughts about Shure. Sennheiser all the way. That's my thoughts. I'm sticking to them. Don't be fooled by their cool neon green colors. Omicron, Germany, Cloud9. I don't know, I might just take a quick trip through this. Pioneer's over there. I don't think it's the Pioneer DJ booth though. DJ equipment's usually in the other hall, so we'll head over there in just a second.
Oh, dude.
So many different products, so many different uses for so many different things. Go check out Koenig & Meyer in just a second. SKB cases. Yeah, let's head that way. Let's go see what they have. Trying to focus on content that's relevant to everybody. Once again, Koenig & Meyer right there. All their fun, cool stands. I have a few K&M stands. They need to have stickers that come off easier. That's my only critique. Here's your SKB cases. They can custom make anything for you. Quite a price though, obviously. Got something happening over here, I don't know. Avid, Pro Tools. Once again, SKB. Not too much in this hall that's of interest to all of my peoples. I don't know what Pioneer car audio looks like. Something interesting. Curious what Pioneer has over here. Looks like Pioneer, Pioneer audio, spatial audio for all. Interesting. They've got a demo room, it says, I think. Demo. No, demo vehicle, sign up for a demo. That's okay. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back upstairs. Figure out when we're gonna get our demos. Let's go. Let's go over to the DJ and lighting area. You know where that is. We'll head over that way. again, we are gonna go check out BassBoss whenever it's time. Here's more of the audio demo rooms. Actually, I think that just BassBoss has it. There's 1 p.m. So we're gonna check that out at 1 p.m. Experience the Krakatoa, Stackatoa, whatever you want to call it. You know how insane BassBoss is. We've seen enough of their demos by now, but I do want to hear the new sublimates. Good lord, those are fucking massive. Yeah. Okay, that might be 10 feet tall. That thing is massive, bro. Walking down, seeing more stuff here.
Yeah.
In music, for everybody that wanted a peek at the whatever it's called, the RANE System 1. I'm gonna go give you that right now.
Make some beats, and then I want someone from the crowd to take the microphone so we can have a proper jam. So I'm going to start off.
They said, okay, you've got.
There you go. Here's your RANE System 1.
And I'll walk you through the process as well. It's always fun. So I'm going to start off.
And walking into the hallway. Exhibit Hall B. We're gonna go to A. That is where all of lighting, some more sound, and other stuff is. So we're gonna check that out here. So we're heading over that way. Start making our way around. There's a something's going on here, but I have no idea who it is or what it is, so I don't really care. As mentioned, the only things I'm going to be trying to buy this year are another pair of lasers, because I would love 4, and then probably tubes. I do need some actual new Astera-like tubes, but I don't want to drop it on Astera. There's Sound King. We're on our way to find Exciton too, because everybody's hyped on Exciton, so I'm going to try and find Exciton too. Hercules, one of the biggest products announced here at Namm is Hercules, the new T10 right here. So there she is, beautiful T10, belt drive, DJ control T10, belt driven. I don't believe they actually have it for, no, they do not have it on display, unfortunately, so that's the best you're gonna get. Here's Pioneer, Odyssey, of course, you know Odyssey, all their lovely cases, road cases, flight cases. That TV one is pretty cool. You know me, I'm not a Pioneer person, so I'm just gonna walk real quick through this. I don't really care. No free t-shirts this year, how sad. Here's all your Pioneer stuff. More Pioneer stuff. Froggy's Fog, you know how we love Froggy's Fog. Poseidon Aquaflame, they got their CO2 gun again. I'm gonna get another Froggy's Fog cup because I have a collection of them now. Scent Lab, we love Froggy's. Antari, all sorts of fun stuff from Antari. Gotta make sure we hit Gator too. Oh shit. I'll get a bag to hold all this shit. So there's the sublimates again. Yeah, they're honestly massive. I guarantee they're gonna sound great. I can't wait to hear those. I don't know about 15K for a pair, but you know me, maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. Serwin Vega right here. And we've got Gator. Where's the little mini Gators? I need my little, oh, you have to win it now? What? You have to win it now. That's not fair. They used to give those away. I was collecting them forever. All right, well, maybe we'll come back and try that later. Serwin Vega, again, I don't know why they're still a company. Making our way down and around. I'm gonna try and steal one of those Gator things, but we'll see. Once again, Pro X. Antari. Whatever the hell this is. Minilon. Minleon? Never heard of it? No idea. I have no idea who this is. I never seem to know who these artists are. Could go for a beer. DLG. There's Hollyland. You know Hollyland. Some people really like their mics. Phoenix Pro. Never mind. Phoenix Pro. I guarantee, I swear, I don't know how all of you think that Phoenix is a good company. There is no way I can ever support Phoenix Pro. I just can't. I can't. If you use Phoenix Pro mics, you really shouldn't because you're doing a disservice to your customers, clients, whatever you want to call them. Chinese lighting. I do want to find Exciton. I know they're here. I feel like if we just keep looking in this back area, we'll eventually find them. We need to download the Namm app, find out where they are. See if I could find him somewhere somehow. I don't want to download the Namm app just for being here for one day. I really don't care that much to do that. Oh, still looking for Exciton. God, that sounds terrible. Still looking for Exciton. I know they're here. I absolutely know they're here.
I was at the zoo.
But I have not found them yet. Still on the hunt for Exciton. Oh, not over here. I may have to download the Namm app and find out where the hell they are. I know. You know, fader for people that scratch. Unfortunately, I'm not a scratch DJ. Sorry about it. Alright, maybe we'll download the Namm app, find out where Exciton is. Download the Namm app for you and find Exciton because I do want to hear what they sound like. If we can be lucky enough to get some kind of a demo, because they don't usually offer demos down here. And we'll see if we can do that. I will promise you I'll get you a demo for that. Walkabout carriers. I've been seeing a lot of these lately. A lot of people have been using these to, you know, go viral, DJ and stuff on the go. Royal Caribbean. Let's see if I can get some candy.
Hey there.
Those are cool. I'm gonna steal some candy. Royal Caribbean Entertainment. Cool. Almost time to head to BassBoss. Don't mind me eating candy. Alright, hopefully we can get you, there we go. Alright, we're gonna head out of here, head our way to the demo rooms for BassBoss, and you'll see the sublimate. I'm gonna give you two demos. One coming from phone audio, one coming from the Pocket 3 audio directly, not from the personal mic. And then we're gonna go find Exciton. So here we are in the BassBoss room. Sublimate right there, stack of Toa right there. And then they have a secret stack of ZV28 ones. ZV28? ZV28, my bad. Dual 18s right there. Gonna be insane, as always. Can't wait. I'm not gonna film the whole demo, but you'll see a few clips, horizontal and vertical. Don't mind the chewing, getting my candy, because again, I'm a fat ass. Excited to hear all this, especially the sublimate. So, stay tuned.
And the aesthetic is there to make it appear to be a column, but in fact it's a three-way active system. So it's a subwoofer, 18-inch, 4-inch voice coil. Oh, there it is. And excuse me, And it's got an 8-inch at the top, a high-frequency driver which matches the one in the DV12, and in our line array, and then another 8-inch, and it's a vented enclosure, and so that gets this up above the audience. You'll see that if I'm pointing at right where the tweeter is, it's pretty much in line with that other one over there. That's why it is as tall as it is. It's to get it out over larger audiences, because this thing can cover large audiences, large rooms. Based on popular demand, we're actually making a spacer that will allow you to run this on a stage or in a, could you imagine a room with a ceiling that low? Apparently a hotel room is one that needs a shorter spacer, but so that's an available option. The inclination was to keep it high because it does have that capacity, and too often we even see people using DV12s sitting like this high, and you're playing to your navel. You want to get out over the audience, you need to get that thing up, and that's genuinely, it's a compromise. A pole is not that pretty. This is much more attractive, and it'll attract less negative attention. This is just a hollow boss. This has a pass-through for power to get to an outlet on the top where you can put a moving head or a laser or something like that, so you don't need a truss tower. And it has a speaker wire connection between the amplification in here to here, and it is a full active two-way, and it's all aligned. And there are currently 13 presets that are built in that you can access by a touch button, and then more when you access it through the software. It's controlled through our control base, so you can adjust various things, limiting, delay, not limiting. It does its own limiting, but you can adjust level and delay, and it's got parametric EQs, things like that. So you don't need any output gear. You can go straight from your controller or mixer into this, and it's an all-in-one package, and it's a one-person setup. We made it so that pretty much anybody could set this up. There's videos about this, but you can bring this down. This height here is the same height as the cart. So when you have it on the cart, you roll it in and then stand it up. You can do it in multiple different ways. You can do it in segments, but it is one-person setup.
From the van to the venue, rides on its own cart, comes with its covers. It's a full turnkey system, and it is a one-person setup. There's several ways to set it up. Come see us after the demonstration. We're happy to talk shop and tech and answer any questions that you have, but we should let the speakers speak. And I'll ask front of house to key up my favorite drum track, and we'll go on to some other music after that. But I'm going to ask them to come in hot, so it may give you a little jarring, but it'll be fun.
Around me, but wake up on my own. Pretend that I'm still sleeping until you go home. Well, I can't look at you this morning.
Peace up, A-Town. Yeah, yeah.
big touring sound out of a really compact package. It's nutty what the sub on this kit does.
That just at the end there started to touch the low frequency compression, but nowhere near the mid and high limitations. So it's possible to add additional subs to that and increase its capacity even further. That's its limit with one sub at that ratio, but that'll keep up with more. Probably at least 2, maybe 3 more 18s or maybe 2 21s, and you'd be able to, stretch it to the point where you'd be like, okay, that's what it'll do all together.
Yeah, on the corporate front, I mean, this can handle big ballrooms, so it has a ton of versatility. White is landing next month, so if you need wedding white, worship white, corporate white, we got it all covered in terms of that. We got club black. So when we go into going bigger, we have those options as well.
Check. Here at the ADJ booth at the Avante Audio. About to see some sort of demo, I think. There's very few lighting companies here this year. No Chevette, no Elation, no Eliminator. Or I guess Eliminator is part of ADJ. No JMAZ. Those are part of the Jolt series too, right? The bars? Yeah.
New ones, yeah. They just
Pretty
came
cool.
out.
Those are nice. Do they have a 10-channel mode? What's like the easy control version? Like I said, I really like that like Chinese 10-channel where it's color mixing and effects. Yeah.
It's called the Electron. It's got the same thing, RGB on the outside and then like amber on the inside.
Okay. Electra, also IP rated, I'm sure.
I don't think so. I think it's
Oh no.
PowerCon.
Yeah.
Let me see. I guess
Fancy. Yeah, like that's my goal. Like at some point this year is to upgrade my lighting. Cause I've used those wireless hex bars forever, and I like what they do, but I need something cooler. I don't know.
8-channel digital mixer, giving you complete control of your input channels, your master outs, and your aux outs. Very easy to navigate when you're up on stage quickly because we've enhanced the touch panel screen that's located on there. If you want to control that remotely, you can do that with our upgraded app as well. Bluetooth streaming as well through there. A couple cosmetic changes we've made. Our previous generation had a standard speaker pole that separated the sub from the top satellite speaker. And then we had a wire that connected the two. We did that for a reason. It was the most reliable way to have the system working and remove a lot of these fail points that typically happen in other systems. However, we've fixed that. We've come up with a new concept. Let me show you without embarrassing myself. See if we can take this off. There we go. If you look in here, there are 4 robust copper pins in here. You're probably wondering why we have 4 pins. We only need 2 pins to drive a speaker line. Well, things happen. Sometimes maybe you break a pin, some dirt gets wedged in there. Maybe your little one shoved a graham cracker in there for safekeeping later on. So what happens here, the point is, if any one of those pins happens to fail because of that failure, an adjacent pin will take over because the show has to go on, right? We of course have new accessories to go along with all of this, and I think that's enough of me talking about this new product. I'm sure you all want to hear it. So let's get to our first set of demo tracks. Zach, let's take it away.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, easy, help me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance.
There's no bass at all. It sucks.
The stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. You're the greatest, but once you turn away, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my.
About you, I never even speak your name. After all you put me through, I know you stole a piece of me. So when they ask you,
Ugh, God, it sounds fucking awful.
did a full 180.
Ugh.
Crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe.
What a disappointment.
Look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all.
They gonna turn the subs on
Okay,
next?
That was the J9.
That sounds terrible.
Let's now introduce the big brother.
Sounds fucking terrible.
Right to the side of the previous one. This one's called the J11. Why is it called the J11? Nobody knows. But it makes for a good setup for a Spinal Tap joke, I think. It carries over a lot of the same attributes as the J9. We're still going to have a 12-inch low-frequency driver. We're still going to have a 3-inch mid-size driver. However, we're going to have 12 in these opposed to the 6. And of course, it's going to have that 1.75-inch high-frequency driver. It's also going to carry over a much larger amplifier. Where we had a 2100 watt amp on the previous model, now we're working with the 3500 watt amp. There's not much more to it than that. We just have more and bigger than the previous, right? So let's just jump right next to the next demo track so we have a nice way to compare the two systems.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, easy on me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to.
This one sounds better. There's just no low end for these things. Tiny little 12-inch woofer with a, what's the voice coil? 3-inch? I don't know.